Hey y'all, it's Jen for The Love of Iris. Welcome back to another video. Today's project is this one. It's a sympathy card and it's using several sets. Climbing Orchid, um, Butterfly Basics, and then the Botanical Blooms to do this here. But I'm going to show you how you can do this background with the dies from, Oh So Eclectic. Almost forgot that die. So let's get started. I've got standard card base 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5.5. I've got a piece of Bermuda Bay that is 4 by 5 1/4. I've got a piece of white that is 3 3/4 by 5, and that's the piece we're going to cut this background out of. So I'm using this die right here that's in the Oh So Eclectic set. And let me bring in the big shot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have my magnetic platform and just one of the plates, and I'm going to position this where I want it, kind of down at the bottom. That's clearly not big enough, so I'm going to show you how to fix that. Okay, and I'm going to run that through once, and then I like to run it back through again, just to make sure it has a really good cut. Okay. So there's that. Let me remove this. And then I'm going to take this die out. I'm just flicking out the little pieces so that it's clean. And then what I want to do is I want to line it up with, did I turn it? No, there it is. Okay. I want to line it up with here we go. Oops, let me get these pieces out. I want to line it up with whatever is left. You can feel it kind of fall into place. There it is. Okay, so you just want to set your die to where it's going to continue the pattern, and for this one you can see that these are already cut through, but these are not. So, and you can feel it fall right in there. Well, I had it and then I lost it. There it is. Okay. And now we're going to run this through again. And that should hopefully give us our continued pattern. It's almost like those punches where you line them up. That is perfect. Okay. So now we've got our background piece. And I'm going to remove the big shot here for just a minute. I'm going to set this aside. So the climbing, actually let's do the butterflies first. They're easiest. This is just Bermuda Bay with 2. I've already made 2, so I only have to make 1. And all it is the butterfly stamp from Butterfly Basics. I'm stamping it in Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to do all my stamping and then cut all at the same time. So that's just a simple tone on tone. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. And then let's do our orchid. So for my orchid, I did 3 different stamps. I did the big 3-petal, the big 2-petal, and the small speckled. So I'm going to stamp all of those just onto white cardstock. It doesn't matter what kind. It doesn't have to be heavy. It can if you want it to be. So there's that one. And I'm using, I don't know what kind of ink, some type of peach ink. I don't know what color it is. Okay, there's those. And then for the center, I just used this little baby one, and I used some yellow ink. This is Daffodil Delight, I think. And where do I want to do that? I think I want to put this right here. because I don't want my dies to touch each other when I'm cutting it through, so I can cut it all at one time. Okay, so let's get that out of the way and this out of the way. And I'm going to bring the Big Shot back in. Let me move this because I'm going to need these. Okay, so we'll put this here and line up our butterfly die. And when I do this, I like to do all my cutting at the same time if I can manage it. All my cutting and all my stamping, and kind of do it like an assembly line. Okay, there's that one. And that one. And that one. Let's see if we can get all the dies on there. Wouldn't that be great? Okay. So, oops. Okay, there's that. Ooh, I may not be able to cut these two together because they may be too close. But that's okay. We'll try it anyway. Let's see. Nope. Can't do that one. That's okay. Well, I can cut it apart. Yeah, let's do that. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Let's cut these two apart here. There we go. Now let's try that again. Oops. How does this thing go? Oh, this way. Okay. Line these up. Boy, this is taking forever, and it doesn't usually take this long. Okay, and then this last one right here goes this way. Okay, and then let's put this down here. Perfect, and we'll roll this through and cut all. Uh-oh, you saw this little guy? Oh, you jerk. Let's cut all the rest of these, then we'll cut the little yellow one. I should have taped it down probably, but that's all right. Okay. Set all this aside. There's our butterfly. And there is that piece. And here is this piece. And all we have to do now is this guy. Oh, that upset me. I almost had it. I hate when that happens. Okay. Last time. Oh, good. It didn't shift that time. And we're all set. Now, let's remove the Big Shot. And now here's this piece. So we've got these three pieces, and this yellow piece, and 3 butterflies. So now I'm going to take some sponge daubers and just ink up the edges of the butterflies real quick and set those aside. It just adds a little bit of depth and dimension, I think. Okay, there's 1. Here is 2. And 1 more. I'm watching Pretty Woman. Do y'all remember that movie? With Richard Gere. I love it. I haven't seen it in forever. It was on TV, so I had to watch it. Okay, so there's that done. Now we're going to take our powder pink, and we are going to ink up our powder pink as well. And actually, I forgot to cut one more piece. Let me do that real quick. I cut 3 of these leaves from mint macaron, and I'd already cut 2. I was going to cut the other one on camera, but I forgot, so I just cut it real quick. And then I'll just poke it out of here. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to take our pink ink, and let me get this piece of paper here, just a scratch piece, so I can ink all this up here. And I've just got a sponge dauber, and I'm just dipping it in so I can give it a little bit of color. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to bend it and stick all kinds of stuff on it too. So I'm just inking up around the edges here, just to kind of tie it all together. Give it a little bit more color here. And you can use whatever inks you have, Distress inks or any other ink like that. Okay, now I'm going to take, this is actually my mat that came with my Sizzix brush, and I'm going to take this and use the back of my paper piercer to kind of give these flower pieces some shape. And I'm just going to go right down the middle and then just kind of bend that petal. So right down the middle and then in a circle. Down the middle and in a circle. And I'll set that one aside. Same here, down the middle, in a circle, down the middle, in a circle. Same with this one. I'm going down the middle of this because it's kind of straight across here. And then here, and then here. You can use an old mouse pad. You can use whatever you want to just kind of give them some shape. Okay, so now we're going to glue these together, and I am going to use glue dots. Just because it makes it super easy to do. So the way I did it was I had this one down flat with this tall one facing up, and then this one's going to go on top. Okay. One glue dot there in the middle, and then another glue dot on this one, and then this one's just going to follow that same shape, but just be a little bit smaller. See there? And then this little guy is going to go on top of it. Okay. Oops, he goes this way, doesn't he? So there we go. There's one, and I made one in advance. It's a little bit of a different color, but it will all work the same. So now let's bring back our piece here, and I just kind of arranged them just any which way. I had one up here, one there, one down here, something kind of like that, okay? And actually, before we do that, let me glue this to the Bermuda Bay and then to the card front, because I made that mistake the last time and it was a nightmare. All right, let's get a little bit of liquid glue here. And I'm just going around the outside because we've got all those holes cut. You don't want to put glue there. All right. That goes there. Pretty, pretty. And I offset mine to the left because I'm going to cover most of it up. You won't be able to see it with the butterflies. All right, and a little bit more liquid glue here. And that's going to go on my card base. That way, if I do this now, then I don't have to fuss with trying to get this to stick down with all that dimension on there. Okay, so there we go. There's our card base. Now we can stick these down. And again, I'm just going to use glue dots for this because it makes it easier. And just one kind of up here in the corner. This butterfly is going to go there. And I do the flowers first because they're the bigger of the pieces, and I want them to take up the majority of the room. so I can put my butterflies. I didn't get a glue dot on there. Okay, there we go. I can put my butterflies wherever I want to kind of fill up the empty holes. And then one more butterfly just kind of down there. Actually, I should have moved these up some. Can I still? Yes, I can. Okay. I should have done this up higher. Boy, glue dots are strong, aren't they? This one may not. Oh, it did. I was going to say that one may not turn loose. Okay. And then I just took some rhinestones that I had. No, I didn't. I lied. I took some pearls that I had. And I cut them in sets of 3. This is just a big pack of pearls that I've had for I don't even know how long. And I just did 3 sets of 3. I like these because they come on a line. You don't have to worry about placement. They're all stuck together. Okay, so there's 3 there. Oops, what am I doing? Here's 3 here. Do y'all stumble through your card making like I do, or is everybody perfect? I know I'm not. And there's 3 there. And then you can just pick up your butterfly wings. And actually with this one, I think I'm just going to stamp a small sentiment right here. If I can find, how about this? This is perfect. This is in the orchid set. It's a little hello. So let's just do hello right here. Oh, that's going to be perfect. I like it. Okay, let me get a block. Here we go, and my Bermuda Bay, which is somewhere. What did I do with it? I've lost it. I see my pink, but I don't see Bermuda Bay. Did I lose it? What in the world? Do y'all see it and you're laughing at me? Because I really don't see it. Are you kidding me right now? How did I lose an entire ink pad? Well, I really have no clue what I did with it, so we're going to use this pink one because that's what we've got out. I have literally lost it. Okay, and hello. Oh, that looks cute anyway. Okay, there is my project for today, and I hope you all enjoy it. I hope you try it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.